Thanks for coming back to KG's Garage. Today we're working on the purple HHR. It's my son's car. He, I'll get the tires in a minute. In 6 months, wore out the front tires. Here's the tires that we bought 6 months ago. They're down to this wear line, but this was the really surprising part. It's down to the cords over here. So that's why we wanted to redo the whole front end. This is what the other side. Not as bad. Oh no, it's down to cords, not the steel belts. But I think maybe it's cheap tires. I don't know. I probably won't get this brand again. X, whatever this is. That brand. And I just drove it a little bit, and it's banging and clunking all around underneath here. It's like, feels like the front end's falling apart. What I did was I ordered a whole bunch of new parts. Let's go find them. So this HHR has the aluminum lower control arms, but just a pair of those, the cheapest you can get them is about $100 for a pair. I bought this whole set. The lowers are steel. They're the same dimensions. It's just this is steel. No big deal. I don't care about that. It's gonna be extra weight, but it comes with everything that we need. Tie rods. I think these are the inner tie rods, outer tie rods, and stabilizer links, and of course the two control arms with new ball joints and new bushings in them. So this whole kit I found was on eBay for a little over $100. Hey, look, it's premium quality suspension kit. And that's where it's made. So this HHR is I just looked, 185,000 miles on it. Son's first car. He really wants to get another car, so I don't really want to put that much money into this thing, but I want it to be safe and reliable on the street, and I don't want it to be wearing out tires every 6 months. So we already got new tires. New tires here on the wheels.
Balance and everything.
Yep, they're all balanced. You can see we put the spare tires on here just so we can drive around. These were original ones. We upgraded to the LT. This is an LS, the HHR, and those are the LT wheels, the chrome or polished aluminum. So he's had these on for, I don't know, a month now, probably, while we figure out getting parts and stuff like that. So that's what we do. We're going to replace pretty much the whole front suspension. The only thing that's going to be still there is the old struts, which we're not replacing right now. I think they do need to be replaced, but let's do the bottom part first and let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to get this thing up in the air. All right, let me show you why we're replacing the lower control arms. Look at this. It's not supposed to do that. Look how much play. And then when you drive and hit bumps, this is what happens. And that bangs around, and then the whole wheel moves forward and back. So we're gonna rip all this off. I'm gonna take sway bar link off, tie rods, low control arm, and you have to get the ball joint out right here, and these guys here. These come off. The whole thing comes out, and replace it, and be good to go. Big red button. It's recording.
Action.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, in no order, I'm just gonna start taking stuff off. I'm gonna take this big bolt off first, which is, I don't know what size. Is a 21. So you like this. There you go. Then I'm going to take these guys off right here. You see here? There's two here. I'll take those off. Might as well, sure. Looks like it's going to be a 15. Brake line's kind of in the way. And then these have a little cover over it.
What?
So you gotta see that little cover?
Can't see.
See it?
Yep.
Alright, so you gotta make sure you put that cover back on. Take the other one off, it's over here.
Where's Mike?
We're doing a high class video right now.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, so now I'm going to take the sway bar link off. Alright. Now the one on the back, I can't get there with the machine, with the gun. So I'm going to use this up here. Somehow. Down. Oh, look out. There we go. Once it's loose, it comes right off.
Oh, I got messed up a little bit.
Why did you mess up?
Well, I was shaking.
Oh. So this is garbage. And this one's garbage. Let's see. You can't shoot into the light. Come behind me. You shoot into the light, you're gonna see nothing. So let's see how these were. Shine right here. This one's not that good. This one, not that good. If you compare it to the new one, you can't even move. It's very difficult to move it. So this is gonna help out a lot. Alright, so that's garbage. What else do we need to take off? This right here bolt. 16 wrench. Alright, this one is a 15 and then a 16 on the other side. So now, we just zip this off right here. We need to hold the other side. So now we see this here. Just get a small hammer.
Is this the same size as the other side? I feel like it's not.
Same thing.
This is very hard. My arm is hurting.
Yeah. Won't come out. I'm pushing up on the rotor here. Trying to get the bolt out. There, got it, finally.
So we got it. Now,
Bolt, nut, and I go like this. I put the nut and bolt together, so I know. Alright, what else we gotta do? That's off, that's off. This is off. Let's see if I can. You got this? There's some action here. I'm gonna take the low control arm off. It came right out. Comes right out. I see like yank it. And here's the bushing. Ready? You got the bushing? Look at this. Look how shot it is. I can almost. Alright, here we go. I think I just push it right out. Anyway, it's garbage. So that's the lower, and you can see this. Wow, the weight difference is fairly substantial. I'm not going to weigh them, so I don't really care. But this is aluminum, this whole bar, and this is all steel. Probably if we were in a rust state here, look up here. Probably if we were in a state that has a lot of rust, salt and stuff on the roads in winters, these metal ones are probably bad. I can see there's like holes in here where snow and junk would get stuck in there, and it would rust out. We're in Florida, and I don't think it's going to do too bad. I'm just putting these metal ones in there. So I want to put this in last. We're still taking parts out. So now we got the low control arm out. I need to do the. Let me take this off here to get the tie rods out. It's a 18. Okay, now you wonder how we get this out right here. This is the funnest part. You just take a small hammer and you bang it right out. That's done. Now there's a clamp here. We have to get this boot off so I can get to the other end of the tie rod. So this is the inner tie rod, and there's something similar to this on the inside. I need to get this boot off because I didn't buy new boots. So take this off here. Just let that go. Then I have to somehow get this boot off the other side. I'm gonna try prying it off. They crimp it on the back side. Alright, well, I got it loose. Don't know what happened, but got it loose. Alright. So now that's loose. Boot back. Trying to break it free. Alright. There. Okay. So now, let me show you. There's the inner tie rod. Look how sloppy it is. Ugh. And there's some flat spots on here. I just have to loosen it up and take it off. Alright, so this is the original tie rod assembly, outer and inner. I'm going to measure approximately so I can put the new one together. I want to get the distance as close to the original one as possible. So we're at like 16 and 5/8. So now I need to get this boot off because I didn't buy another one. Tie rods have like little squares on them. And then I gotta take this nut off here. I gotta loosen this up. I don't know which way it goes. Nah, not that way. It's just a jam nut, so this doesn't move at all. There we go. All right. So I was trying to hold this and just turn this nut, and the whole thing was turning. So now I just held the nut and turned the tie rod. Now the nut's coming loose. Now I really want to undo the tie rod. Let's try. Going down here. Just do like this. There we go. This is all to get the boot off, just to remind you. Just to get the boot off. Because I forgot to order a new one. There. That's garbage. Now I have to get this nut off. I looked at this stuff on here. I think this is original parts on this car. So it's a 06 with original front suspension with 180, like 5,000 miles on it. So that's, I think it was way past due. You can see how loosey it is compared to this one where you can't even move. Anyway, all right, take this nut off, put the boot on. Oh, I need to push that piece back out. Yeah. All right, so I take this, put it in there. There was this washer thing in here, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't go past this point. It's just gonna sit there and jingle around and make noise. So that's getting thrown out. Put this in, just like that. And the new one's easier because it's a lot stiffer where you can just screw it in there. All right, now I need to get tighten it up a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta get that volume thing.
All right, it's tight. Then, oh shoot, here it is. I gotta figure out something to do with this clamp. All right, I gave up on that other clamp. I'm putting a regular hose clamp on it. Okay. This clamp. All right. Get this. All right, now that's in. Let's put the lower control arm in. This goes here. There. I think you just tap a tiny little bit right there. You gotta look at the hole right here. It's not lined up right now. So still not lined up. It needs to go this way. That's where you get a little persuasion here. Just tap it. Oh, new. All the way over. Tap it again. These bolts here are lining up. I'm going to put those in. So it's this one, over here. Move it over there. Now the hole's right there. Another screwdriver. I don't know how the bolt is on the other side, but anyway, so you get this bolt, this long bolt that goes in here. Tap it. Let's see. There we go. Done. Now, these guys, and let's put this in first. The bolt just loose in there, and then it'll go like that. Oh, get that. Can you push up on it? No, you can't, right? Hold on. Let me see if I take the bolt out. Now let's see if it goes in. Nope, put that over there, that thing. Let's take the bolt out and see if it goes in. See, it goes right in. Yeah. The bolt. Yeah. Alright, so then you don't want this to go all the way up. Up, 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 up. Alright, right there. Alright, so the bolt goes in this way. Yep. See, it doesn't go in. Tap that in there. Right here. No, use the other side. Spin it around. There you go. Just tap it in. Yep. Ready? What else? That has to go in. Yep. Almost in. It's almost in. Yeah, watch. Bolt for that is here. This castle. So I crank it down. Get this so it seats it, and then I back it out. And then now, you need to put a cotter pin in here, so I'm looking for the hole for the cotter pin, which is right here. And I just gotta tighten this so I can get the cotter pin in. Right there. And then like this. Like this. Crunch it. That's done. They gave us the sway bar links have grease fittings in them too, but they didn't tighten them. All right, we're putting the sway bar links on. I tightened the grease fitting to 9mm. Okay, zip. This is for the sway bar link. And then the bottom one over here, the bottom one right here, I have to do manually with a wrench because I can't get the gun in there. All right, so all the new parts are on. Lower control arm. We're gonna have to put the wheel on, and oh my gosh, probably needs brakes. We're gonna put the wheel on and check the toe, and then we can adjust it here by moving actually the inner tie rod would move, pushing this inner out. New stabilizer links, and the ball joint with the ball joint comes on the control arm. And like I said, these metal ones, whatever, they're fine. I think they probably went to aluminum because I bet you these rust, but this will be okay for this car. We got both sides done. I did the other side off camera. This one's done, and I have to put grease in these grease fittings now. The original ones that are on here did not have grease fittings, so now these are greasable. So I have to go get the grease gun and squirt some in here. All you do is just squirt some in here until you see a little pop out. You'll see this expand. No, I'll video it. I'll video this one right here. All right, I have the grease gun. Put it on here. There we go. And then I don't know how many pumps we put in here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can see it bulging. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There, that's, you know what? 18, 19. I'm gonna go one more. 20. 20 looks good. And I always get a rag and clean up all the junk. Oh yeah, it started squeezing out right here. Once you put weight on it, and more will squeeze out. And then I'm gonna do these guys up here. Do the other side, lower it, put the wheels on, check the toe, adjust it if we have to. I'll show you how I adjust the toe after we get to that point. All right? Well, everything's on there, and I just want to show you, I haven't touched anything yet. And look at the wheels. I haven't moved the steering wheel, I haven't done anything. Look how this one's pushed out, turned out. And the other side. Oh my goodness. Look how much it's turned. A lot more than the other side. I know in the past when I've changed lower control arms, when there was that shot, just replacing the control arms, whacked out the toe. So that's contributing, and then, you know, my measurement from a tape measure could be off from doing the toe, from the tie rod. So that's got to be adjusted. I'm going to put it down on the ground lower so we can get some weight on the car and put the measurements on there and see where we're exactly at. And then the other fun thing is going to be trying to keep the steering wheel straight. All right, so here's the setup we have. This is a quick trick. I put the quick trick turn plates, and then this is for to do the hole alignment with camber caster and then the whole shebang. But there's no adjustments for that on this HHR. So we're just doing the toe, and it's off by a lot. And you can see here, 67, 68 maybe, 68. No, yeah, 68. And over here, 68 is over there. We're at like 70 and a half. So this is way off. I gotta crawl under there and turn some stuff some direction. I don't know what. But I'm gonna start turning it and see which way we go. I adjusted the tie rods, and we're at, I'll just tell you, about 69 and a quarter, and like 69 and a half over here. We can get a little bit closer, but I think that's good for now. We're gonna see if that's good. Set up over here. I'm just worried about the steering wheel is gonna be off, but we'll take it for a test drive and we'll see what happens. All right, well, there we go. HHRs. We're gonna smack something. Well, he's gonna go for a test drive and see how everything works. I don't know about the steering wheel. I have a bad feeling the steering wheel's gonna be off, but it's not the worst thing. Replaced all the front end parts in a home garage, so it's not, if the steering wheel's off a little bit, I think that's pretty good. We could always go get it, take it for alignment, and have them check it out if we feel like it's not correct or it's not right, driving right. But I think it's gonna handle a lot better. He's not gonna hear all those bumps anymore. And then, yeah, I think we should be pretty good. All right, well, thank you. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And if you have any comments or anything like that, put them down in the comments below, and I will answer them. Thanks a lot again, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye. That's what he says. How is it? Huh?
It still turns to the right.
What do you mean it still turns to the right?
The wheel's not moved, the tires aren't straight.
The wheel's not straight?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It's going to be a problem. So when you're driving straight, it's turned to the right?
When I have the steering wheel straight, yeah.
It's going to the right?
A little bit, right.
It's because it's not, we didn't do that thing with the string. We can fix it another day. So we bought new tires, did the whole front end, and hopefully we get more than 6 months out of those tires. The back tires on that car look fine, so that's why I figured it was probably the alignment on that thing. Anyway, thanks for sticking in. Thanks for watching. Bye.